It is a mixed emotion day. It is a sad day for some memories, but is it a positive day because we're recognizing a hero? Somebody who, when he was in the academy, when those towers went down, got in a car with other heroes, men and women, and drove over there, got on top of that hill, looked for bodies for months. It is our obligation for the generations that come down this block. Tell the story of that sergeant who started in 2021 and passed away at the age of 53. Tell the story of his daughters, of his mom, the legacy he will have here for generations. When they come down this block, they will know a hero lived here. Somebody who did exactly what the men and women do in blue. They think of others. They didn't think of themselves. They ran to those towers. They ran to those buildings. They stayed on top of those hills because they love people. That's why our servicemen and women, our officers, deserve our applause. It is our obligation to keep his legacy alive, to talk about the hero who lived on this block, and we should all proudly do so.
It's truly an honor for me to be here today to salute a hero right here from our own community. Our community, which is in the greatest country in the world, thanks to our men and women in the armed forces. It's the safest community in the country, thanks to our police departments in New York City and Nassau County, the greatest police departments in the world. Thank you for keeping our streets safe. A member of that police department, Sergeant Emanuele Alongi, will be remembered here on Woods Avenue for years to come. What the Alongis and the East Meadow neighbors will now be proud for years to come is the name adorned on Woods Avenue, Sergeant Emanuele Alongi.
When you first walk into Transit District 4, you see a memorial for 9/11, honoring P.O. Ramon Suarez and P.O. Mark Ellis, two Transit District 4 officers who made the ultimate sacrifice on 9/11/2001. That memorial serves as a constant reminder and ensures that we will never forget and always remember them. Today, as we gather on East Meadow and dedicate the intersection of Woods and Sussex, honoring Sergeant Manny Alongi, he will now be remembered for his sacrifice 21 years after 9/11. He's always remembered by members of Transit District 4 for his positive outlook, for being a comedian, and really being there for everybody. He really touched a lot of people, and he's still remembered, and he'll never be forgotten.
Heroes, I know everybody talks about them when we're always at events like this. And I know that the members of the service and everyone back there that we've all put this uniform on before, we take it for granted every single day because we never see ourselves as such. But what we never take for granted is what's in here in this room right now, and that is family. That's why we put that uniform on every single day. That's why Manny put that uniform on every single day. And that's why Manny went and did what he did. And it cost him his life for it. Everybody here is a testament to who he was. When you think about Saturday morning, all the people that are sitting here outside, just to remember, and he wasn't just a man, to his family, he was a hero, a father. That sign will always be there. Anyone who ever moves into this neighborhood should always be reminded of the man and the reason why his name is up on this street corner.
Manny's was a life of great significance, and it's comforting, and I'm proud to be here to know that the street is being named after him. And for all the people here today that will see this sign, and for the many years and generations to come that will see this sign, and they too will remember Manny's sacrifice and his heroism. There are heroes out there, and they walk among us, and Manny was one of them. So this morning I'm announcing we are naming one of our newest Transit Canine dogs after Manny.
Manny lived on this block since 1989. He loved to jog to Eisenhower Park, and he liked to go for long bike rides at the boardwalk at Jones Beach. He loved this neighborhood and community. For me personally, this street dedication for Manny, something so honorable, was destined to happen. He was loved and respected by all who knew him. He is my mentor, and I will always look up to him, even though he's not physically here, but he still continues to guide me. My hope is that when people see his name, they realize that our law enforcement officers and first responders are the finest and bravest people among us. They are the people who are called to rush into danger and tragedy while the rest of us are running to safety.
I know my dad is looking down on us right now with a big smile on his face, probably in awe of just how many people really love and care for him. My dad was truly one of a kind. He was the most gentle, humble, and God-fearing man in my life. As I sat down to write my speech, I was overwhelmed with just how many things I could list about my dad. I had no clue where to start. The most important thing about my dad is that he touched so many. He was always looking for ways to help anyone who needed it, and he always knew exactly what to say. Anytime I would have any kind of problem in my life, he would always say, "I'm your secret weapon, Angie. As long as I'm here, you don't have a thing to worry about. And I will forever, and I will never forget it." Although he's not physically here with me, I just know he's holding my hand through the ups and downs. I carry him with me in my heart every day, and not a minute goes by where I don't think about him. He taught me so much throughout my life, lessons I'll hold so close to my heart. And to this day and forever, you will always be my hero.